Welcome to the Slade and Wade podcast. This is where we discuss all things nerd and geek culture.
I'm Wade. I'm an anime and movie lover.
And I'm Slade, and I'm a gaming and tech specialist.
When we come together, we make this podcast, and we have a good time doing it.
And we don't happen to hate each other at the same time. So strap in, get your popcorn ready, and listen to the Slade and Wade podcast. Welcome back, guys. This is Slade and Wade podcast, your weekly dosage of crazy, awesome news around geek nerd culture. Wade, how you feeling this week?
Yeah. I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. It's been a minute. We had our WandaVision review go up last week.
Yeah.
So we were just recovering, and now we're back better than ever, baby. Ready to go.
That WandaVision review took us a little bit of getting used to the whole copyright system of our favorite social media channel, aka YouTube. So first thing in the news, Snyder's cut of Justice League is back, yes. And so far, a lot of people have been saying that it's been an overall good movie, like a good thumbs up. What you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, I think it is better than the Joss Whedon version, but the issue really is like, I mean, for one, it's 4 hours, so like, of course, you can cram more like cool stuff in there, and
right.
He was able to go back and do some reshoots and maybe clean some things up that weren't in his original draft.
Right.
The movie gives you a lot more context as to the things that are going on, and especially with Cyborg's character, he gets a full backstory.
Okay.
I mean, down to like, you see his whole origin, how he became Cyborg.
Okay.
And you see his mother, which is something. I mean, and
you
get
Cyborg?
a lot more of.
I don't know about that.
You get a lot more of the relationship between him and his father.
So you actually start caring about the character, not just like who's this metal machine guy walking around with one eye that's red and shit.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But again, I think that Snyder had a little bit of an edge, just because he can look at Joss Whedon's version and be like,
oh, right. Of course. You can just compare the notes and like, okay, well, a lot of people hated this scene. I'm going to scrap all that. I mean, there was a lot of rumors throwing her out, and there's some that we also covered in our podcast that they're going to do like a mini series where it's going to be like 6 parts or 4 parts, etc.
Right. Yeah.
I feel like that would have been a nice way of redoing movies and saying, hey, we can't fit everything in 2 hours or 3 hours. Let's try to do it in a mini series.
Having seen it, they do chop it up.
Right.
Into like 4 parts, and it like fades to like a black title. There's an epilogue.
Oh, so they have
a setup arc.
Like, so I haven't seen it yet,
guys. It's chopped up into like, I think 6 pieces.
Okay.
With like transitions, so you could really stop, but the movie flows pretty well. You're getting very immersed, and then all of a sudden it's like Act 2, the part where Cyborg gets his backstory.
It's really old school film,
like,
because you usually are not used to seeing cuts like that anymore.
Yeah, backstory. And then like intermission and all that stuff.
Right.
It was actually very cool when Quentin Tarantino did it. For I believe the Hateful Eight. Shot it in 35 millimeter.
Oh, God.
And there was an intermission in the middle of it.
Yeah, gotcha.
There's a scene where the women in the village that Aquaman was in.
Yo, wait, awesome. Don't fucking spoil shit, bro. What's wrong with you? Pause. I don't know anything. Pause this shit.
Okay. But nonetheless,
nah. I don't care if they're singing Kumbaya, all right?
At all.
All right? I don't care if they're scratching their asses. You're spoiling. Nah. All right? This is Wade for you, right? Yeah, no, we ain't doing this shit. What I would like to spoil, though, is I didn't know this. I was, I'm going to watch this movie this weekend, right? And Wade over here tells me it's shot in 4:3 aspect ratio. What's 4:3 aspect ratio, you say? You have these big ass stupid black bars left and right. So I try playing the movie. No,
you lose half the screen.
You lose the bottom. It was almost cutting people's eyes out.
The way that he shot it, it's kind of like everything is kind of like perfectly in frame. When characters fly out of frame and stuff, like
right.
It gives a little bit more verticality as opposed to on widescreen. It looked like he just jumped off. But
so stretch it out then. Just make it a 16:9 full out, not like.
I mean, I think that it would have been amazing on IMAX, but on your TV or your laptop or whatever, it just doesn't make as much
You
sense,
need a
especially
big
on your phone.
right.
Don't
Yeah.
watch this movie on your phone.
No,
You're
no. You gotta
hurting
have.
yourself.
You gotta punch in on your phone. Like, what the happened to Batman's face? All you see is lips. That's it. It's be so.
Could you imagine they shot this movie on an iPhone in vertical? It's just like the
I
whole
would hate
thing.
this.
That would
That's
actually be
QB,
a little
bro.
bit cool.
And we're going back to QB. Rest in peace.
People enjoyed this movie so much so the Snyder Cut fans want they want to restore the Snyderverse. They want to basically
The Snyderverse.
everything that he's setting up in this movie. They want it to continue. So now they're campaigning for that. So it just doesn't end. The story goes on and on and on.
Yeah, sure. I mean, they have their own verse per se with their own,
Yeah.
Batman and Joker and Shazam.
Yeah,
So
The Flash and Cyborg were supposed to get their own movies. Those things got shelved.
we're trash.
Hit us up in the comments if you want a more comprehensive Snyder Cut review.
Yeah.
And a later date.
And we'll do our best not to get copyright struck by YouTube.
Yeah, the reviews are actually a lot more work than our podcast.
Yeah.
But nonetheless,
in other news,
the next movie that we want to talk about is the Black Widow. I didn't even remember for a little bit while we were watching WandaVision.
It was
like
majorly
not even on my
delayed.
radar.
Yeah, this was going to come out in the early parts of 2020. So we're finally getting in July 9th.
I'm interested to see if the box office will have recovered a bit by then, and maybe people will actually go into theaters. But
yeah, they're offering on both sides now. So both theaters, and it's going to be also in a premiere access on Disney Plus. So that means you have to pay $30 if you want to watch it, which means you own it now to watch it, quote unquote, forever.
I don't know about paying $30.
I mean, it could be a one-time fee. You split it up with some people and you can all watch it. If you all share,
that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. Right. So
I do have like 5 people on my account, so we could really make that work.
Right. Split it 3 ways. Yeah, 3 5 ways, whatever. So versus like back in the day. I mean, back in the day, we're talking like it's been years, but like before COVID, before the pandemic, we had $20 a ticket to watch a movie.
Yeah.
So that's a huge savings right there.
Yeah, and you only had it one time. But you pay for the experience. You pay for, you go out with your boys.
True.
You all sit in the theater, you crack jokes, and then you're coming out of the theater.
This is why you gotta get some money together, and create your own fucking mini movie theater in someone's place.
I'm working on it,
and just get yourself
2022 coming soon.
Let's do this, man. We get a little mini bar action going on. Get some oversized popcorn that no one's gonna eat, or a little bit of. But hey, I'm excited for Black Widow.
Like I'm curious about the plot. Like we already know some things, like Taskmaster is supposed to be a part of it.
Yeah.
Given what happens to her in Endgame, I'm curious to see if this has any bearing on the future of Marvel.
I hope I can't say anything. I really hope that they show this movie and then show potential for future. But who knows? They could do a 180 maybe, and just
here's what I want. I want Cap to show up at the very end and just yank her out of the timeline and bring her to the present.
That would be, I mean, there's been talks that he's not coming back, but it could all be fluff. Speaking of more Marvel goodness, this past week or so, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier had its first episode. Only first episode, no 2 episodes like WandaVision, so I'm kind of sad on that. But we both watched it. I'm going to just give you a short review of it, of the first episode.
There's possible spoilers ahead. If you have not watched the show, please skip forward.
It was great. It felt like I was watching a movie. And I was looking at it, I'm like, please continue. Like, why stop here?
You know what I really appreciate about it?
What?
It took its time, but it was very engaging the entire time.
It's talking about the viewpoints of both Falcon and Winter Soldier, that they're not even...
the whole first episode, they don't even meet up. They're not even, like, talking. Like, Bucky's therapist mentions, like, oh, like, you haven't returned any of Sam's text messages. But that's as much interaction as you get.
Like, right, between the two. At all.
Yeah, it's really focused on establishing what are what our characters are going through. What is Falcon going through? What is Bucky going through? What's their day to day, and what is going to be the conflict of this overall series?
Yeah. What I
and you
like the
get some cool
most,
stuff with the flag smashers too.
yeah, what I like the most is that how real it is. Like, you know, when you see a superhero movie, okay, you know, everyone goes on their business. You don't get to see the nitty gritty of day-to-day life of them interacting with their families or friends or their past.
Yeah.
So first episode, it does justice. It's such a different take of having like a kind of funny, kind of a thrilling, like horror maybe-ish WandaVision to more of a drama, kind of
buddy cop,
gritty,
war.
so far movie, and like not movie, but TV show. But it feels like a movie. My God, the cinematics, oof,
bro. I'm telling you that
Jesus Christ, Falcon,
I was tense as hell when Falcon's like flying through the final valley, like where Goku fought Vegeta. Like he's like scraping the ground. His wings are hitting stuff. His thrusters aren't working. Like, yo, I was clutching my seat, bro. I was like, yo, if this man breaks an arm in the first episode, I don't know.
Oh my God, man.
No, but it was a great episode.
It was really good.
All right.
So highly recommend the show. Definitely take a watch at it, and share your thoughts if you like the show, if you think things are missing out, for more desire to see what's happening and what's.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen some previews for the next episodes, and it's just like things are gonna get crazy.
Speaking of huge companies dominating, Epic Games has bought the Five Guys developer team and
Fall Guys.
Did I say Five Guys?
I would hope that they did not buy my favorite burger chain. And I will snap at anybody that says Shake Shack is better than Five Guys.
Oh my God. I mean, yo, Fall Guys and Five Guys should do a collaboration. That's a fucking good idea, no?
Oh yeah, they need some more players involved, so they need all the marketing they could get.
Dude, yeah, they could just do a Five Guys collaboration. Jesus, that'd been awesome right there. I mean, Genshin's doing KFC, so whatever. So what this means for the Fall Guys game, who knows? I mean, Epic Games, I mean, they're pretty much one of the biggest companies right now in gaming. They just put all that cash flow to like, hey, let's build out multi-console support, multi-platform support, add it on Android, add it on iOS, make it free, go crazy on the season passes and events like Christmas, St. Patrick's, Easter, etc. They got a winner on their shoes, man. They just pull off of Rocket League and they're good to go.
I would just worry a little bit about Epic Games having too many cards in the major video game industry. But
Monopoly. Okay, well, we're not the Department of Justice here, man. We can't be. We're not making allegations. I mean, we'll talk about that later on. But
I'm not the DOJ or anything.
Yeah,
but,
I'm fucking Monopoly and shit. You know, give me my cut first before we do accusations. But
send me a check.
Yeah. In other news, maybe multiple checks. Nintendo is having a rumor that there's gonna be a Nintendo Switch Pro or a new version of it. It's gonna have a 7-inch OLED screen, so pretty much the same screens that you have on your iPhone and your latest Android phones. Almost all phones have OLED screens now these days. So those deep blacks are gonna come back or come to your consoles.
This is perfectly within Nintendo's character.
Yeah.
Release the same console again, slightly upgrade it, and make us all drool over.
Right. Yeah. It ends up making us like console collectors versus actual players. Like, man, I got the new Pokemon Nintendo Switch. Oh, I got the Monster Hunter version too. Oh, I got the.
I mean, they've been doing this since Nintendo 64.
Right.
I mean, they had plans to make all sorts of different versions of the N64. I think some of them went through in Japan, and remember they had the Famicom.
Oh man, remember the Game Boy Advance,
Super
man?
Nintendo.
We had the SP, we had the Advance, and then you had the mini version, whatever that shit was called. That was like the size of a Snickers bar, and it played Game Boy Advance games like it was like what, like.
So I think this pushes back the timeline for something like a next Nintendo console.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
now they just keep upgrading. I mean, we
Mhm.
had the Switch Lite. What was it, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
And now we're getting yet another version of the Switch.
Yeah, I
So
think they're gonna probably make it like how it was for Game Boy. Not Game Boy, the DS. They're gonna make it just like how the DS was, where yeah, you have a bigger screen. Maybe the screen is brighter. Maybe it'll run a little faster in loads, but nothing too crazy in terms of graphics. You're not gonna see anything intense. They
right.
do have rumors saying that it'll run in 4K on when it's docked, but we don't know if that means 4K and bumped up graphics or 4K and it's just the same graphics, like the same settings. And it's just like, oh, no, I can support 4K.
If I'm buying a whole new console and it's showing up in 720p on my TV, I might I might throw it out the window, bro.
In other news,
fingers
though,
crossed.
Fingers crossed. Genshin had a 1.4 update that came out last week. It's been, how would I say it? Yeah, I mean, what you think, Wade? Wade has been playing it more than me. I have been playing.
Yeah, I'm still a daily player.
Yeah.
The Genshin grind continues.
Mhm.
As this new event gives you some new content, gives you some new things to do. There's a hangout event where you can talk to characters
You're dating
and essentially increase your friendship level with them while
Yeah.
also getting a couple of upgrade items. There are Fall Guys type games. There's a music rhythm game.
Mhm.
There is an arrow shooting game, and there is a falling and catching orbs game.
Yeah.
All
like mini
all
games
of
to
these
play around.
things. Yeah, there's just a bunch of mini games.
Yeah.
And you have to get more points in order to get better upgrade items and more tickets, so you could buy more upgrade items.
Right.
The system is good,
Mhm.
but my gripe with the whole thing is like, we want more content. Like this is a little bit more of like a stopgap because we like Genshin for its gameplay and its world.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it for both of us. We're calling 1.4 the filler arc.
Well, like 1.3 kind of was too. Like
Really, they had Shao
Dragon
and they
Spine.
had some stories with Shao and stuff. I mean, it wasn't.
Yeah.
I gotta admit, it wasn't a lot though. It was.
Yeah,
It
we're
wasn't
getting
a lot of
drips and
story-driven
drabs.
stuff. Yeah.
Like the last big thing was Dragon Spine, and
Yeah.
Dragon Spine isn't even really that big.
Yeah.
It was a different mechanic with the freezing and everything, but
Mhm.
I mean, granted, they've been releasing heroes faster than they've been releasing anything.
Content, yeah.
Like, yeah, I
mean,
guess
that's
they
the
want
reason
you
why
to
they're
just
making
keep
money.
rolling banners. But
Yeah. I say right now we're in a filler arc because we didn't get a brand new character like that. We didn't get a brand new 5-star character. Zhao was in 1.3.
I mean,
This one we're waiting for Rosaria, and she's like in a second iteration of the banner. She's not even the first one.
She's underneath Child.
Yeah,
I mean, a lot of people are upset because Venti is supposedly the best character in the game, and he's on the banner right now.
Yeah.
But Rosaria is not on it, and that's a new character that a lot of people
everyone was waiting for. Yeah.
For different reasons.
Waifu.
But a lot of people want the content,
yeah,
the way that they want it, and the next banner is Child Tartaglia.
Yeah,
a lot of people have him already.
Yeah,
so
nobody's really looking for that.
People might not be. Yeah, people might not be motivated to roll on that banner as much.
A lot of people want to see new story content for sure. I wish I could explore more of the world, like have a valid reason to explore. I mean, Wade and our some of our friends, etc. They come into my world and explore for chests, but we can't even share the chest rewards, and it would be cool to be able to explore the world and find cool little bosses here and there that are unique, that maybe pop up events, or something like that keeps us engaged to actually explore and check out the world.
Yeah.
And,
and that's exactly what they're not giving us with this new update. They're not giving us more to explore. They're just saying, here's some mini games. Yeah. Have fun, you idiots, and keep rolling on these banners.
Yeah. So I hope they change it up. They have the resources to do so, improve it, because they have such a beautiful game. It seems kind of weird to have such a beautiful open world game that's hardly used just for people to teleport, do their bosses, teleport, do their domains, and then just the open world is just like a hub, and that's it. It's not really meant for exploration as much. Anyway,
Of course, this is all just our opinion. So if
yeah.
you want to comment and let us know what you feel about it.
Yeah, if you
you're
think
a
it's the
frequent
best game in
gacha
the world
player,
and we have shitty
you know,
ideas, let us know. If you feel like you
yeah.
agree with us or you have other ideas and other improvements, let us know too. We'll read it back and reply to you guys in the comments and also maybe in the next podcast as well. We'll mention you guys up. Yo, so Microsoft is planning to buy Discord for $10 billion. What you think about that?
Honestly, it's a sound investment. It's a sound. It's a
You think
sound.
that?
It's a sound.
Do you think
It's
that?
a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you think that Microsoft will bring it down to the ground like Skype, or they got Microsoft Teams and shit? What you think?
Yeah, if they start trying to change what Discord already is, I think that's a problem.
Right.
I think that's where they're gonna run into issues. 'Cause Discord is like all about the communities, and
Mm.
God forbid Google were the company that were buying
Oh yeah,
uh
because it was sent to the
Discord,
grave.
and then yeah, then they'll send all your data. They know all types of Discord groups you're in, all the images you're
Yeah, we don't
sending. They
want
know
that
all
shit.
about that.
Yeah.
Like Microsoft, I'm not sure what they'll do with with all of your stuff, but um,
As long as if they
it
don't
could.
make into like a Skype thing where they just killed it,
I
I'll
mean,
be
if
fine.
anything, just make it like better service wise and audio quality wise and
Yeah.
connection wise. Like if that's all it's gonna do, then great. But
Hmm.
if they try and mess with the community stuff and all the other features, then it's a problem. Yeah.
Now here's a trick question. If you had $10 billion and you had to buy a company, which company would you buy?
Am I limited to just to just if I was like, would I buy Zoom? Like
Zoom.
maybe,
Oh, Zoom.
but like
Maybe, yeah. I thought you said
I mean,
Zoom. Remember that shit that died?
oh no. No. But I mean Zoom is just popular. I don't think it's the best
Yeah.
you know uh
Software and
service.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah. I have issues with it. I mean, the thing gives you time limits. Sometimes you have connection issues.
Right.
It's just as I think it's just a little bit better than maybe Teams is overall.
Uh-huh.
I've had more issues with Microsoft Teams. Um, but Discord, I think I use it the most and I have the least issues.
You know
Um,
who I'll buy for $10 billion right now?
what?
I'll buy the MiHoYo team. And this
God,
is how we
guaranteed
transition
money.
to Genshin Impact. They've been making $1 billion within 6 months. Those
Yup.
banners like Zhongli, Zhao, Ganyu,
When
Ganyu.
when I saw these numbers, 15 million in a day for Zhang Li, like
Yeah.
I didn't even get that guy, but damn, people were pulling for him that hard. These whales really
So
out here doing that much work.
for the folks that are not aware of what Genshin is, Genshin is a free to play gotcha game. And you're saying gotcha, what does it mean? Well, like gotcha, bitch. It's like it's grabbing all your money.
Whoa.
It's like
Yeah. I mean,
you put in
it
a little
really is
money,
the sounds of the machines that they make is gotcha, but
and
whatever.
then
Yeah.
you pull in to see what characters you get, and you could get the items, you could get the characters and the items for free by playing the game normally. But a lot of people, we call them whales, like to throw down a lot of cash, several thousands of dollars,
Yep.
for characters that they might get. And it was in some case like Wade said, Zhongli, Zhao, a lot of these characters were valuing for $15 million plus on a day
In
they
a
were
day.
released. Per day. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Our next story here is this security camera hack that hacked over 150,000 security cameras in Tesla factories, jails, and even hospitals and schools.
Right.
I mean, this was a huge hack.
So this was
And
over 150,000 cameras that were all provided by the startup company Verkada, and
Yep.
they were just gaslit in terms of who this hacker decided to just go crazy. It affected everything you could think of in every types of location wise. Cloudflare is a popular DNS provider and security provider. Their cameras in your internal offices were affected. Hospitals, jails, etc. Police stations, full-on police
Yeah,
stations. My God, bro,
that's crazy.
the social
Like
hacking that
you trust this company.
right.
I feel
Just
bad for this company.
oh
Like
my God,
I don't know how vulnerable their system was, but they really just got
the fact that
destroyed. Mm.
I wouldn't be surprised they're not gonna get any. I'm not sure if they'll get slapped on the wrist for it or there'll be a legal situation. But a couple of days ago, they were able to find the hacker and charge it by the U.S. government for exposing more than 100 firms. This guy has so much connections from data breaches from Microsoft, Intel, Nissan. It's even Roblox. It's even
Jesus.
like gaming
Not
companies.
Roblox. It's
Oh my
nothing
God, Roblox!
sacred.
Come, this is fucking uncalled for. What the hell? We gotta bring up some protests over here.
They better not hack my favorite anime studio right now, Mappa. They better not do that.
Yeah, but the fact that this company had so much cameras across all these like big companies, one shows me like props to that startup company for having so many good deals and whoever their marketing person is. But also like, shit, man, your reputation is now forever stained.
Yeah.
You've been hacked by a 21-year-old. Man, it's always like the young hackers, right? Like these, like some high school
They're getting
kid,
younger and younger.
college kid, just
Pretty
hacking shit. Like, man,
Pretty soon you're gonna have a 5-year-old.
like,
I want 5 million popsicles, or your server is going to be exposed to the entire dark web.
this guy was like, on my 21st birthday, I don't want to go to a strip club. I want to hack everyone. Like,
I want to do a hackathon, a real hackathon.
Oh man. Well, thankfully Netflix was not on the list of people hacked because they've been revealing some good ass animes from Wade's favorite anime studio, Mappa.
Yeah.
They're the creators of Jujutsu Kaisen, if you didn't know, and they're creating a new African samurai anime.
Yes,
So
sir.
what you think about that?
They're also painstakingly working on Attack on Titan this season and getting flamed on the internet for it. But
Jesus,
they do great work.
Okay.
The animation actually looks like sick. Like I've seen a couple stills.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's really cool to see like black characters like represented in anime because it doesn't happen very often.
No, not at all.
And even just now in Attack on Titan, we have a little bit of black character representation. One guy, and
it's like, oh my God, we all been seeing white people the whole entire time. There's one black person in Attack on Titans. What the fuck? He must be a Titan. Like,
it's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, no, it looks really cool.
Yeah.
I think it would be like a way cooler version of Afro Samurai.
Have you seen Batman Samurai? Like the 3D models, like the 3D animation of that?
Oh yeah.
These are still. I only seen stills of this, so I've not seen the actual animations. But so far from the stills,
sure it's beautiful. I can tell the art style. Like
it's similar.
These are the same people who are doing the Jujutsu Kaisen and Attack on Titan episodes right now. Like their stuff is clean. Like they really know how to like get their frames looking beautiful.
I didn't know they were doing Attack on Titans. I didn't. Jesus. So they're flaming them right now.
They also did Dorohedoro, another popular anime that has pretty good animation, but that one uses more CGI. Yeah. They're getting flamed because every time that they have a CGI Titan, because again it's hard to draw Titans and human characters at the same time and have them move around and do stuff. So a lot of times they use CGI Titans and sometimes they come out looking like PS2. But they had a tight production schedule and they had deadlines to crunch and loads of other shows that they're working on. Right. So I can understand why sometimes they have to use CGI.
I've heard
a lot of times they even went hand drawn when they didn't need to.
Right.
So
I've heard that they were the last company to take on this because all the other companies were rejecting to even do Attack on Titans.
Yeah, no, nobody wanted to do it. I mean, Wit Studio did a great job last season, but they were like, "This is too much work.
Yeah.
We can't handle this." So Mappa is apparently a very hardworking studio, and I hope all those animators and all those staff members get their bag. I mean, more importantly, the animators, man. The animators work so hard.
They get paid
for like
well. Yeah, they should.
For like a bowl of rice a day salary. Like,
Right. I hope not. I hope they're getting decent pay. But I think it's gonna be more like that's been becoming a more popular option with a lot of animes, like adding some kind of CGI into it. It used to be like a rare thing. Like we used to watch it like in Liger, like Zoids. You see animations of like 3D models or Transformers, Cybertron, and all that shit, or like some Gundam animes had that.
Yeah.
But
I mean, that was always cool, and we were always like, "Whoa!"
Yeah, it's like, oh shit, this is special. It's like a holographic
I
card.
mean, I remember Beast Wars. Beast Wars looked horrible.
Beast Wars. Oh,
and that was all CGI. But we still were like, "That's tight." Like I was still dope. I was in it for the story.
It was still dope. Yeah,
that shit was cool.
Well, as Netflix is supporting Jujutsu Kaisen and doing that, they're also supporting on cracking down on goddamn sharing passwords. What? Yeah, sharing passwords. So, that time where you're like, yo, bro, yeah, you got Netflix? Yeah. You want to
get that login, bro?
Let me get that login. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, now, when you try to watch that show, it's like, hey, yo, son, we don't recognize you, so we need verification. We just sent a code to your email or to your text or to your number. Give us that verification now. And if you don't got that verification, you're blocked.
Yeah. All right, bad. I was at the gym working out, bro. I didn't see the Netflix login message, man. I'm sorry, fam.
Yep.
Yo, man, I was trying to watch my Yasuke Netflix, man. I was trying to watch that anime. I was trying
to watch my Korean drama, man.
Robbing me, bro. Robbing me, man.
I want to see that. That
documentary. I mean, I'm currently one of those people. Like,
I think everyone is kind of.
We got a family account, and everybody in the family uses it.
Yeah. Well, I think it's mostly targeting folks that are not in family accounts. It's folks that have like one, like basic account or one account that's not family driven. Because family accounts, at least honestly, you make a profile, you're fine.
Honestly, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's a single account or a family account. Or if it's a full on family. We got multiple accounts profiles on it, right, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's kind of strange. They used to promote this, and I'm not sure if you guys ever watched Big Mouth, but Big Mouth had a scene where they reference sharing passwords on Netflix. So it's like,
dude,
they definitely acknowledge this. They know
right now, this. Like we have a system.
Yeah,
there's like I'm the Disney Plus guy.
Yeah,
I'm also the Crunchyroll guy. We're gonna have an HBO guy.
We have an HBO guy.
There might be a Spotify guy. There might be, we share these logins, man.
Yeah, we got access all
that's
around.
Community. That's community, because who's paying $70, $80, $90, $100?
Yeah, that's
for all
real.
your streaming services?
No one is, man. That's cable pricing. Back in the day, we had to get add-ons for Star, for HBO. Fuck that.
Look, maybe my Hulu guy could afford that, but I can't.
Yeah,
I can't do that.
Yeah, and it's not Hulu with the like. If you get Hulu with the ads, it's just like, God damn, man, it's desperate times over here.
Yeah, no. Matter of fact, I might have a new Hulu guy. I need to hit up that other Hulu guy because he don't have.
Yeah, when it comes to like, you're talking about your streaming services, like you're talking about your drugs and who your dealer is. Exactly. Shit is serious because like, man, who's the fucking guy that does the HBO again? Oh yeah, I think that's this guy. Right? You got to hit him up and make sure you get the right codes.
You got that super Netflix.
Yeah,
bro.
That super Netflix.
That shit.
Multi-plat, family 4K and HDR. I got to make sure that shit's all good.
Beautiful.
So it's not a big deal. I think it's too late for them. They embraced it with their own TV shows. They acknowledged it. The fact that they're saying they're gonna try to focus on it, it's too late. Netflix. I mean, people are gonna try to find ways to get around it. So, good luck.
Yeah, no, we'll still have that. Yeah. We'll make a burner account, connect it all to one number. Right. And then you have it go to all of our phones at once.
Yeah, man. Everybody be rocking a burner phone just to get text messages and for verification codes for the streaming service.
Like, sir, why you have a burner phone?
Right here.
Oh, it's not for my drugs. It's for my streaming services, man. You know that Netflix
so we
code
can connect to my family account, son.
Yeah, man.
And by my family, I mean Ray down the street, Jim Bob around the corner. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all community. This is how we do.
Luckily, it's not involving any Department of Justice nonsense. Like another streaming service, Sony's acquiring Crunchyroll and hoping to merge Crunchyroll with Funimation.
Yeah, we talked about this in the past.
Yeah,
and it was like a foregone conclusion that like this was just gonna happen. Like Sony's buying it. Like I thought the deal was done. I thought the ink was dry on the contract.
Yeah,
it's not finalized yet.
Yeah, so
it came as a big surprise to me.
Yeah, DOJ, out of all the things that's going on around the world, DOJ is focusing on a possible anime monopoly. Imagine that.
I mean,
if you told me a couple years ago that there's gonna be an anime monopoly, and the DOJ, the Department of Justice, is gonna give a fuck about that, I'd have been said, bro, you crazy. Like, no one cares about that shit. But apparently the DOJ does. There's some anime fans in the DOJ, apparently. They don't like Sony. I don't know. Maybe they don't got stocks. Who knows? I don't think it's going to be a monopoly. I mean, Netflix has their own animes that they're going hard on. Hulu is also. Amazon as well. The list goes on. You got Webtoons. I don't think Crunchyroll, like Sony buying Crunchyroll and merging it with Funimation. I don't know anyone personally that has a Funimation account like that. They used to have, what was it called again? The VRV? Verve?
Yeah.
That
Verve,
shit.
I don't know what happened to Verve, man.
It died. That used to be a thing.
That was connected to everything. That was also connected to Funimation.
Yeah, that used to be a thing.
I wonder what type of weird deal they had.
Yeah. So, hey, if it just means, hey, now you have access to Dragon Ball series and other Funimation shows without a problem, what we do? Who cares?
I mean, that would be great.
That would be great, but it's not going to be like anime monopoly level kind of thing for me. Crunchyroll, as it is right now, is like the main source for anime for everything so far. There's still,
I mean, if Netflix and Hulu can step up their catalog a little bit, then they really won't. This won't be a monopoly.
Yeah,
but I think Funimation isn't that strong, especially if you compare it against even the limited catalog that Hulu and Netflix have. Like,
yeah.
So I mean, Crunchyroll and Funimation, I guess I could see that. I was just thinking, like, there's a way that Sony could make Crunchyroll worse and maybe bump up the price and maybe take away some features.
I really
maybe
hope.
Lose some exclusives.
Yeah.
I'm just, worst case scenario.
I mean, I'm hoping that they could use the Sony money to improve the goddamn user interface. I mean, I'll be the first one to say it. Crunchyroll's video player is trash. And their apps aren't that great. I've had so many problems with their apps before. I mean, they work decently now, but they're nowhere near Netflix quality. They're nowhere near Hulu quality, HBO Max quality video players.
I'll tell you what they are better than, though. They're better than Kiss Anime quality.
Oh my, Kiss Anime.
They're better.
Nah, man.
They're better than all.
Don't diss Kiss Anime, man.
They're better than all the fan sub sites.
Oh my god, don't diss Kiss Anime. That's for the culture.
When the earthquake
site,
happened, when the earthquake happened last week, and Attack on Titan got pushed back, and I could have went to a site to watch it. I was like, no, I'm not going back. I watched 500 episodes of One Piece on fan sub sites. I know how bad they are. I'm not doing it again. Crunchyroll is where I live now.
Jesus Christ. I mean, for me, Kiss Anime is ruined because of the goddamn onslaught of ads. That is way too not safe for work. Like, I be seeing some am I watching hentai on the side?
I'd be tempted to click these things.
You can't. This game will make you really excited. Like, whoa, pause. I'm trying to watch a fucking show about a detective finding out why his parents are killed in this anime. Why the fuck I'm watching? What the fuck?
Why are you telling me about how to get 2 to 3 more inches, bro? Damn. Hey, I'll read that later. But
this is not the place. Let's go to a black and orange kind of site. I'll do that later, but not this, man. Anyway,
one of the big shows just
yes.
had its finale
Mm-hmm.
today. I won't spoil anything. I just wanted to quickly jump into ReZero.
Okay.
I don't know how many people out there are watching ReZero because Attack on Titan, Jujutsu Kaisen, all these shows taking up a lot of spotlight. But ReZero's, a pretty high quality anime. I can tell you right now something that you'd be impressed with, Slade.
Mm-hmm.
Every episode is 30 minutes, and most episodes don't have an opening or ending. It's just pure content, pure beautiful animation, back-to-back episodes,
What?
like clean, crisp. This anime is like the outlier of all outliers. They're totally out of the box. They are doing things completely differently.
You can't see right now, but I have a smile on my face just thinking about
that. Could you imagine if One Piece didn't have its opening and ending padding its episodes, and then 5-10 minutes of flashbacks,
dude,
and then you finally get into the episode?
Oh my god, that's like the fucking template for every One Piece episode.
You have a 6-minute episode at the end of the day, but I'm telling you, no opening, no ending. All episode, all content.
That's
baby.
the dream, bro. That's the dream. All right, so okay, I'll watch it. I haven't seen ReZero I haven't seen.
Yeah, there's only 2 seasons out right now, and I believe there are 24 episodes each.
Okay.
Second season might be a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Or at least that might just be how I remember it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no, I strongly recommend it.
Okay.
It had a pretty satisfying conclusion for now.
Yeah.
I know that the light novels continue. Which makes me sad because these characters in the show go through hell, like actual hell.
Yeah.
And when you finally get to the season, you're like, ooh, man, they survived. Oh, what? There's another season. They're gonna go through that hell again.
Jesus,
like
Christ.
Damn. But it was a great show overall. Can't recommend it enough. Along with reincarnated as a slime. That's also got a season 2. That's great.
That's true. I can't even take serious with the name of it, but I bet that
that time I was reincarnated as a slime, man. It's
is it good?
It's fun. It's just fun.
It's a fun.
Well,
show.
until you get to where I'm at in season 2, like the whole first season is just like this is so great. Everything's so great.
Yeah.
And then things get a little bit more serious in season 2.
Oh, is this like Hunter x Hunter?
No.
Oh, okay. No, Hunter x Hunter is like
Hunter x Hunter is unrivaled in its tone shift.
Jesus Christ, it will 180 you and then 360 and then just it's like a Uno game with the reverse. You don't even know what's gonna happen, bro.
Every arc is a completely different anime.
Oh my god, it's fucking ridiculous. Hunter x Hunter,
totally different.
OG right there, OG.
Yep.
Speaking of possible future OGs, though, I think it's gonna be an OG when we look back. The Demon Slayer is finally having its movie release in the US of fucking A. About time.
Oh snap. I totally missed that.
It's coming out in April.
That is coming.
It's we don't know. Well, let me double check here. Because I don't want to butcher this up right now and give you the solid details. It's coming out on April 23rd, both in IMAX and 4DX. I really hope this comes out in some kind of streaming platform.
Me too, man.
It's gonna come out. Oh, it'll also be released on digital platforms on June 22nd. So, pretty much 2 months afterwards. This might be this might be the movie that I might have to risk it and go to the movie theater for. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean,
if Japan could do it, we could do it.
I will not watch a bootleg.
No. I cannot watch people.
I would support the industry.
In my way. I will go to IMAX. So I'm not going 40X.
Now,
I don't want any
if
words spitting in my face.
If I could pay an extra 5, 10, 15, 20 bucks on Crunchyroll and get it, then fantastic.
Right.
But if I can't do that, I guess we go into theater, boys.
Crunchyroll, this is what I was saying before. Crunchyroll doesn't even have 4K. They have that. They're like almost close to Snyder's Cut and the shitty resolution they be putting up.
Whoa! Take it easy.
I'm
not doing 4x3.
Hot take. I'm just saying it. Hot take. They putting out some 480p kind of shit on Crunchyroll. I'm like, what is this trash? I'm watching this on some beautiful 4K. I'm seeing jitters on my straight lines. This can't be right, bro. This can't be. Give me some 4K, Crunchyroll. Give me some 4K.
Oh my goodness.
All right, I'm giving you the full money. Give me the good content back. They're not doing it. If they give me IMAX quality on Crunchyroll, oh yeah, I'll pay the extra. Fuck that.
Bro, could you
I'll split that
imagine?
with you, bro.
Just imagine the scene where Tanjiro is cutting through the threads with a flaming sword on an IMAX screen. Like,
yo, and the music and that sound, oh my god. Yo, I swear
I would
to
be
God,
crying. Tears would be flowing down my face.
body will be shivering. I feel like I'll have such a mental gasm of just like the experience. Oh my god.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm sorry. I mean, that episode 19 forever.
We're gonna have a fire breathing fire breather. Well, it is fire breathing techniques. That they do for their styles.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have a fire breather who's actually a master in this movie.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be amazing to see what type of animation they're gonna give for like a movie version of what we've seen in the anime with a fully realized fire sword slicing through demons. Like, this is gonna be a great film. So
no,
I'm
actually, dude, I'm gonna check my IMAX. You know, I'm gonna go online right now and see if there's any seats. You know?
Oh, they might have pre-orders. I haven't pre-ordered a movie in a decade.
Remember that AMC article we talked about a while back? Right, you could reserve a theater.
$100.
I will do that. Split it with the anime homies. You know, we get the whole squad. We get
some popcorn in a theater again.
Oof, that overpriced popcorn.
Dreams
that no one finishes.
We're talking like, Black Widow's gonna be amazing. But I'm not gonna go to that theater. Demon Slayer. Excuse me.
Because you don't get anime in 4K like that, man. I get that, and you get 4K easy with Disney. You don't get that with Crunchyroll.
Yeah, and I'm not watching somebody with a VHS camcorder in the theater. Like, nah. Or an iPhone 6.
Nah, fuck that. And then someone standing up and scratching the butt. Get the fuck out of here, man. I'm making sure I'm sitting it.
I respect anime too much for that kind.
Yes. Yo, remember when we started to watch My Hero Academia at the movie theaters, and we sat all the way in the front, and we still had a good ass time?
Oh my god, we were like, our necks were like looking straight up at the screen.
We were stretching.
And like there's people all around us, like
yoga poses.
Some people are sitting on the floor.
People were standing on the stairs and still watching. It was a overpacked movie theater. It was ridiculous.
That would have been
it was like a Japanese train,
nightmare for COVID.
Crazy.
Right there.
That would have been bad.
That would have been theater zero.
Yo, dude,
they would have had to quarantine.
You know what's gonna happen now? You know how there's always that one person that coughs in a movie theater?
Oh.
Now, officially, I feel like you can't pull that off. You eating food? You can't cough, bro. If you cough in a movie theater, your ass is out. Everyone's kicking your ass out. Everyone's just like, no, you out here.
Get him out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. Yo, security.
Send him to the ranch.
I don't care if you ate that popcorn way too quickly, man. Can't be coughing over here. What's wrong with you?
Get him out.
I don't know, man.
Don't touch him.
I'm definitely drag him out, bro. That's next month, man. I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
That's a death.
We'll have to see.
All right, we'll see.
And I guess you guys will have to see us on the next episode of the Slade and
Wade podcast. Yeah.
Because we made it, man. We made it.
Yeah.
Another episode in the books.
All right, guys. Remember, share this podcast, like, subscribe, all the good loves. Give us all the love you can.
Tell that cute neighbor chick next door, hey, you want to listen to the Slade and Wade podcast with me? And come and sit down. Let's give this a listen.
Right there. Just watch it. You know, it'll be a nice.
Damn. Man, Wade's voice is just sexy. Oof.
Podcast and chill, baby. Just do that. Podcast and chill. That's all you have to do.
There you go.
Life.
All right.
Life lessons 101 right there.
You guys be safe out there.
You too.
And remember, when you're going to see Demon Slayer in theaters, keep that mask on, baby. Let's go.
Peace.
Oh.